We got the big scanner. We got a drink. We should be all functional right now. Get my monitor up. Have to wait a second for that. Did a big red truck just pass in front of me?
Click this call. You can hold it en route to the disturbance. 433.
Texas Man the Legend says, per the state troopers, we have investigated the incident and have found that he was a hero.
Probably.
Hold it en route to the disturbance.
I'm not showing live on YouTube, right? I'm not live on... Did it not work? Oh, man. This is why you just can't give me a day off. Let me check here. Scanner laptop.
Texas Man the Legend says, I got the YouTube notification.
Okay, you did. So it might be just my phone. I will wait. Then.
KDKDO42 says live on YouTube and Kick.
Okay.
Christoker _ 1710 says it shows you are. Texas Man the Legend says I swiped left on that notification.
Okay. Let me see if the voices... I don't think we're connected. I don't think it's working. But stranger things have happened. Let's see connections. I'll know really quick. Disconnected from YouTube. Yeah, there you guys are. We're live. We are good. All right. All right. I just can't see it on my end. Good thing I didn't, quote, fix anything. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get to work.
Christoker _ 1710 says, yeah, I just checked, it's up.
All right, very good.
Ryo Preppers 1 says Big Brazoria County Hubs. At Fargenbastage says it is, but TTS isn't working. At Sorthpang 8046 says, hey John.
Hey. All right, we're live now. We're live. That's weird. Steve Fossey, if that makes any difference.
And Jethro-Miller says Loretta. At Fargenbastage says hey John and chats. KDKGO42 says how many miles of gas.
Oh.
And Sorthpang 8046 says hi John, are we getting a drink?
We just did. 324 miles of gas. Much better than the 61 we had before.
Wax Hustler 80 says hello everyone.
Hey, Wax.
At Fargenbastage says audio is choppy.
Okay, let me see what's happening. Let me make sure the desktop audio is muted. That's what I had to do last time.
Texas Man the Legend says he got lemonade made with San Franciscan lemons. And Sorthpang 8046 says, is it to lemonade again?
Yep, I had to get lemonade. Whenever we get gas, we kind of have to get lemonade. So we don't really have an option. All right, let me see if I can't fix this audio.
And Jethro-Miller says it's not choppy on YouTube.
It's not? Is it on Twitch? Which platform is choppy?
That's clear 3011-25-087.
Let me just make sure the desktop audio
At
is...
Fargenbastage says now it's choppy YT.
Okay, hold on. Let me check.
Countryboy 23123 says hey John, good evening. At Jethro-Miller says not for me anyway on PC.
Alright, I think I fixed it. I muted the desktop audio. Let me look. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Stand by.
So 5's lifting, en route to Northfield, we got 3 POV. I have 58 minutes of fuel, and it's going to be 6:33 en route.
closing to Northfield. Information received. You can show unit and also you can log down UTL for another complaint.
At Fargan Vastage says seems like it's still choppy. Wax Hustler 80 says did you toggle the back end? At Sorth Pang 8046 says it's good on YouTube channel John.
Okay. What about Twitch?
0356 0356.
I can't watch my own stream anymore. That's what it is.
And Jethro Dash Miller says reload YouTube chatters it's not choppy for me.
Policy number is going to be 948565232.
That's weird. I can't see. I'm not gonna be able to see the YouTube chat at all. So if
Texas Man the Legend says though I recommend Mountain Dew. Being a Southerner, I cannot fault a man for selecting tea or lemonade. Christoker _ 1710 says Twitch is good. At Fargan Vastage says that fixed it.
Very good.
25399.
Just copy deal.
I am getting pay verified manually. That's clear. Try 25399 25399. I am getting pay verified manually, so I am not getting a return to the vehicle.
And Yanigoto says hey John and Trunkies.
hello.
Jake _ not _ loud says John's got warrants.
I do not. If I switched accounts.
Go ahead. David Edward, Nora 9 Henry 302713. Go ahead. 1 George Tom, George 5, David Edgar, Nora 9 Henry 302713.
Wax Hustler 80 says I just got done packing my luggage. I leave to head towards the hospital tomorrow for my surgery on Wednesday. Texas Man the Legend says just discovered that my littlest legend figured out how to use the can opener.
Oh,
From the
wait.
looks of it, she was attempting to make tuna casserole raw. And Yanigoto says hey Axine. And Sorth Pang 8046 says how was your day John?
Wonderful. I took yesterday off. I'm well rested. This is kind of, I redesigned my
Davis
network.
_ local says the trunk loves when I bring tuna casserole.
Yeah. It's always good, especially if when you leave it in there the next day. It's great.
3500 block, X-ray Lincoln Charles 9004. Again, X-ray Lincoln Charles 9004, Gray Ford.
Wax Hustler 80 says something smells fishy.
Sorry, fine.
And Sorth Pang 8046 says how is your pet your gator John?
It's good.
And there. What was the return on that?
Texas Man the Legend says do not leave shrimp in the trunk. Ask
Again,
me how I know.
2007.
I can't.
I think it's a clear cut deal.
What if I log in someone else? I can't monitor YouTube right now, so if there's anyone sends super chats or becomes a member, it's not going to tell me.
1235744. Again, 121-35744.
2017 GMC, white in color, expiration May 26th. Owner is going to be A. Marvin Chavez.
35744. Again, 121-35744.
Vegas underscore local says, do you want me to go over there? I'm still subscribed, I think.
No, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get it fixed. Edit in advanced settings in studio. Can I watch it in studio?
And SorthPang8046 says, yes, YouTube has an update now on app now.
Yeah, well, the app sucks because I can't monitor my own stream. Nor can I see my chat.
Texas Man the Legend says, cans opened, tuna, sweet peas, and biscuits.
Oh no.
I am now making biscuits. Cannot let them go to waste.
Oh no. Yeah, that's not great. Oh, that's funny. I mean, that sucks.
What's that for?
Maybe I can in YouTube Studio.
Prius is also going to be in the driveway. David Boyd 2, King 3. 15 square.
Both vehicles have.
Showing 2001 Northwest.
2001.
That's clear. Policy number is going to be.
Texas Man the Legend says, must have happened when I was in the attic repairing the central AC.
Both have three phones each one.
That's because you got too motivated.
Their vehicle policy number. That's clear. Policy number is going to be 6177-3155. 22. X-ray Lincoln, Charles 9004. X-ray Lincoln.
Jump through hoops, but now I can see. Someone send a super chat. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Now I can see super chats and members and stuff.
Ryan 152,793 says, John, I get paid for watching you because I am at work.
Ah, that's good.
Texas Man the Legend says she must have snuck a swig off my code red. Amy 2424 says, hey John and everyone.
Hello to you, Amy.
Texas Man the Legend says, super chat, I'm not falling for that.
I'm just kidding. I can see it now.
15, oral on both vehicles is going to be the drop on Brixton.
Oh, someone ran into their own vehicle? Then they called the police? I get it. It's a police report. Insurance would probably want you to. I wonder whose fault it's going to be. I would sue me.
Ryan Preppers 1 says law.
I would sue me and then settle out of court. I'll settle.
Senor Dasher underscore OTR says, posting from Twitch. Kick has no voice. At Fargenbastage says law.
Okay, I'll fix Kick.
At Ian Vincent Music says, hello everyone. At Ed101M says, I ran into my own vehicle. Frankie was at fault. Ryan 152,793 says, John, don't let them find out that you don't have any insurance.
That's right. We don't want them to know that I don't have insurance.
Texas Man the Legend says, I would testify and object to myself.
I object.
At Ian Vincent Music says, John, I forgot I live in the house you used to in Angelton. We got your Boot Barn 2025 holiday gift guide today in the mail law.
Very good.
Ryan Preppers 1 says to funny. Texas Man the Legend says, permission to treat the witness as hostile.
Right. That is funny. I bet I know what road in Angleton.
Wax Hustler 80 says, hide your weed too, John. Bio Preppers 1 says take up 6 months.
I'm trying to remember what road in. You're in my old house. I won't dox you. It's just to kind of say it's by Jack in the Box, right?
At Dean Vincent Music says Peach Street.
Peach, yeah. Alright.
At Dean Vincent Music says you East Peace Street.
Alright, I gotcha.
Texas Man the Legend says the letter from Boot Barnes says thank you for your Spurs purchase.
Alright, alright.
I wasn't able to give anybody 103. Did make contact at 101. Realized I saw her.
At Dean Vincent Music says yes across the tracks from Jack in the Box.
Mm-hmm. The Blue House. That's what the kids used to call it. The Blue House. Is it still blue? As my doxing continues.
1907, 10
1907, that's clear.
At Dean Vincent Music says yes the blue hose beside the purple house.
I don't remember the purple house.
1907, 10
1907, that's clear.
It's funny, the kids still say, remember at the Blue House?
Texas Man the Legend says John moved from Jack in the Box to Cat in the Box.
Yeah, the kids used to say, remember when we were in the Blue House? They still say it to
Jake
this day.
underscore not underscore loud says John there's a snake under your foot.
Oh man, not falling for the old snake behind the foot trick again.
No.
Let me kick. That's where I stopped.
At Dino Vittorio 9249 says hi John.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
At Dean Vincent Music says John when you lived here did the yard flood very easy during rain also?
I think so, yeah.
Ryan 152,793 says John can we pawn YouTube off?
Nope. Hopefully Kick is working now. Kick, someone type that has a subscription.
1910, normal activity.
At Robert Shrisrove 7707 says good times. At Dino Vittorio 9249 says hi everyone.
Hi. Alright, we should be good. In theory, Kick has a voice now. Senor Dasher OTR says test 1 2. Ryan 152,793 says John there a mouse in your boot. Uh-oh, I'm wearing tennis shoes, huh?
Bubba the big truck guy says John don't let the YouTube runts join us tonight law.
They're already here.
Stream Elements says slots are rigged.
They're not rigged.
At Dean Vincent Music says is this normal or C notes shift?
This is not C note shift, but this shift doesn't go around harassing every person they can find. My experience with this shift is usually they don't start talking until later in the night.
That's clear.
Whereas the other...
DJ Skinny Steve says howdy.
Hey DJ, Skinny Steve. This shift doesn't harass people like the other shift does, so they don't call out random people walking down the road.
That's clear.
This ambulance is going to Garland Drive.
Ryan
over here.
152,793 says YouTube is going to end in how 54,321 end.
I don't know what that means. That's an ambulance going to Garland Drive at the old folks home. They don't need us there.
Senor Dasher OTR says, sir, read my text to you. I want to know law.
Okay, hold on.
Stream Elements says, Bubba the big truck guy just subscribed for 9 months in a row.
Bubba, thank you so much.
Stream
Big
Elements
truck
says
guy.
Texas Street just subscribed for 6 months in a row. At Fargenbastage says Rolling Stop John. The laid back Squirrel says isn't that where you live? Lol.
Oh, I don't remember the address. It's not. It's not. I don't live on Garland Street. I can tell you that much. Oh, I get it. I get it. I live at the old folks home. I just escape every night to make videos. Is that what you're saying? I get you. I see you. And now you're banned. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I was a little slow on that one.
At DN Vincent Music says you just remember it is the Blue House Law.
Yeah, it.
82,424 says no at the old folks home is where John lives.
Yeah, I got it. It took me a minute. I get it.
Senor Dasher OTR says Sean 757 with the follow on kick.
Sean, thank you so much. Sean 757, thank you so much. Welcome in. If you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We're listening to the scanner. We're going to record police interactions. That's what we do here. That's Cupcakes working in Freeport, everybody's favorite.
Travelers from Little Woodland.
Yeah, what used to...
Jake underscore not underscore loud says John MF Gray. And Ed101M says what time is curfew at the old folks home?
Let's see what
At
you did
DN
there.
Vincent Music says John, do you know much about the Holiday Lakes police or not?
I don't really. I've recorded them one time at a fire and they stayed. Everywhere I went, they went the opposite way. This Thursday, I'm going to a city council meeting, just so you guys know. They seem to have a problem with wanting their council meeting streamed, and there's some big controversy. They say they're going to record, they're going to arrest somebody for filming it, and yeah, I guess I'm getting arrested because I'm going to go film it.
At Ed101M says Holiday Police here. That's a lie.
That's a lie. No, they didn't mess with me. The only reason I had any interaction with them at all was at a fire, and they were out. There was a fire there. Because man, those back roads back there are just not my cup of tea to drive around. That's the only reason I haven't been there that often. All you have is like roads in the backwoods, and I have no clue where Holiday Lake starts or ends. Someone sent me a big long message about this meeting, and I got to go back and read it. Big long messages are hard for me to read.
Ryan 152,793 says 55 more min and I'm off.
Ah. Very good. Me too. No, I'm just kidding. down this road. Let's see what the crowd looks like. It's pretty much dead. Freeport is doing close patrols. Thank you for watching.
Dean Vincent Music says, did you hear about the controversy going on with the city council in LaPorte, Texas?
In LaPorte? There's always controversy there. Tell me about it, though.
Dean Vincent Music says, if not, you should look into it. Harvey Freebird is covering it.
Oh, he's got a good handle on it, then. I know, Lowry and all that stuff, yeah. He's got a good handle on that. We kind of have, if anyone's been around for a while, it sounds like we have a little bit of a Leon Valley situation going on there. And that's why they kind of need me, I think. If you remember right, I got arrested at Leon Valley, so...
604, 604, Henry 296, 604, Henry 296. So advised, these problems with their partner. Verbal only, those parties are still on scene.
604, it's clear.
Senor Dasher OTR says, before you get arrested at the city council meeting, make sure you bring up the lights by Bodega.
This is not...
Senor Dasher OTR says 45.
No, that is...
Stream Elements says Blazer Kimberly just cheered 40 bits.
Thank you for the 40 bits, Blazer Kimberly. That is going to be... That's Lake Jackson. That needs to be addressed too. Shit, that was probably today, if memory serves me correct.
Dean Vincent Music says, any updates on the Pulliam versus County of Fort Bend case? I haven't heard anything on it in a while.
The judge still has not ruled on it. That judge said, oh, I'm gonna let everybody get back to their life. I should have a ruling before my next trial starts. And now it's been 4 months since the trial. Still no verdict. What is he doing in all this time? Yeah, still no verdict.
First name Philip, 11/12/1989.
And Nanny Dodo says, John, you need to do a poll on what's more annoying. Bits given individually or the number on the end of Ryan's name on Twitch.
Ryan's.
And Dean Vincent Music says, kinda like you and your 3-year case, John Law.
Yeah.
Ocean Tom, first name Philip.
At least he made it
11/12/1989, white male.
I guess Justin made it to the trial, but he still has to wait 3 years. I waited almost 3 to 4 years for my walking in the road jury trial and never got one. That's weird. See what I'm saying? With this, with the citations, with the Class C bullshit, if everyone said not guilty, trial by jury, we would overwhelm the system. We'd overwhelm them. They couldn't handle it. It's not designed for that. It's designed for sheep to just show up and pay their money. But man, would we make a difference if everybody did that. And you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. It's not like, okay, your speeding ticket...
Texas Man the Legend says the system is the punishment.
Yeah. So, yeah, but at least you would take some of their money away from them. So, here's the thing. Like, if you have a speeding ticket and say it's going to be $300, if you say not guilty, trial by jury... And I'm not a lawyer. This is just John the phone guy's advice, so just so you know. Worst case scenario, it's going to be months and months and months and months and months before you have to pay that. And more than likely, you're going to be too much of a hassle for them to even mess with.
25/17/51/62.
Advan Vincent Music says, yeah, we could really make the system go crazy doing that.
Yeah, they wouldn't know how to handle it. It's not designed for that. It's designed for... Now, I'm not saying on I'm just saying on the Class C bullshit, right? I know for a fact it works with a PI. Because what happens? They find you and they say, oh, you're drunk, right? They take you and they throw you in the back of the car. They don't do a field sobriety test. They don't do a breathalyzer test. They don't do blood work. So you show up and say, I'm not guilty. Prove I was drunk. Prove it. Now, unless you were just sitting there, I'm drunk, because blah, 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 it'd be awfully hard, right? I'm going to tell you the truth. I had a PI once in Richwood, Texas. And I showed up, and this is before I even did any of this. I said, not guilty.
Advan Vincent Music says they say innocent until proven guilty when we really know it is guilty until proven innocent.
Right. So I had a PI in Richwood. They took me and threw John in jail, allegedly. And I said, not guilty, trial by jury. The prosecutor, he calls me up, says, John, what can we do to fix this? It's going to cost me more to prosecute it than the city's going to make. I said, absolutely nothing. I'm not guilty, trial by jury. And they dismissed it. It took months, but it got dismissed because I was a pain in the ass and didn't just show up and give my money. And it's not on my record. I mean, the arrest is still on my record, but the conviction is not. That was back in my drinking days, because even during my drinking days, I didn't drive. I walked everywhere I went if I was drunk. And they caught me one time out of all those times.
Ad101M says, John, they don't have to prove I'm drunk. I even showed up to court drunk.
Oh, I got you. So just imagine, we made it a little bit difficult for them. Of course, I'm not a lawyer. See your lawyer for best advice. But I didn't need a lawyer. And I can tell you this much. Juries only care when
Advan Vincent Music says that you had to fall off the bike after you stopped drinking law.
That was way before then. So the thing is, they don't know what, they don't even have a, like Angleton. I don't even know when the last time they had a jury trial. I was told in Angleton didn't have Angleton Municipal Court, they couldn't tell me the last time they even had a jury trial. For Class C's, you get 6 jurors instead of 12. Oh, and jurors around here only care if you're speeding in a school zone or in a construction site. They basically said, when I was picking my jurors, none of them cared. None of them gave a shit about speeding. They only cared as long as I wasn't in a school zone or in a construction zone, then they didn't care. They point blank said it. I was like, you're my juror. I threw off one person who was a cop. And I asked the jurors, I said, do you think cops are ever wrong or do they ever lie? And he raised his hand. He was a cop. No, they don't lie. They're always right. All right, you're not getting picked, sir. I got to throw him off my jury. That was pretty cool. I had no clue what I was doing. Every time I tried something.
Claston72 says, hey John, how are you doing tonight, sir?
Wonderful.
Did ya enjoy the night off?
I did. How are you? Yeah, so it's like, no sir, Mr. Cop, you're not getting on my jury. Might as well just convict myself. Yeah, also the prosecution, he asked the room, he said, does anybody here know who Mr. Gray is? And like 12 people or something raised their hands, right?
Claston72 says, I am okay, thanks for asking, glad you're wonderful and enjoyed the night off. So Advan Vincent Music says, the only time I got called for jury duty I couldn't do it because it was my cousin on trial law.
So everybody's like, does anybody know who Mr. Gray is or BC Scanner? And 12 people raised their hand, right? Oh, they all got dismissed. I was like, why can't y'all just leave that on the down low?
Lex Hustler 80 says you took him off your jury block.
Yeah, he was off. He's kicked off. Not welcome on my jury. That's not a jury of my peers. Guys, we are listening to the scanner. I'm sorry you have to hear my stupid stories.
At Ed101M says the court asked me who was going to represent me and I said John Gray.
No,
The
don't
judge
do
threw
that.
me in jail.
Yeah, don't do that.
Frankenstar says interesting.
Yeah,
Frankenstar says hello John, Amy, and Truckies, good evening.
hello to you. Yeah, I can't. I'm not a lawyer, guys. I was just doing pro se shit for me. Yeah, I would have made a crappy lawyer.
Texas Man the Legend says 2 loads of laundry and 2 loads of dishes. Someone put some shit in my Mountain Dew.
Sounds like a productive Monday. Alright, ain't shit happening in Lake Jackson. Remember I was bragging I didn't get copyright strikes? Yeah, I looked today, I had got both of those videos.
Frankenstar says LMAO.
Yeah, I ended up with copyright strikes.
Frankenstar says Texasman. Texas Man the Legend says every day is Monday except payday. At Dan Vincent Music says I have a friend who is a black guy get off a jury by saying the guy on trial is black so he is already guilty law.
Dang, you gotta keep that stuff to yourself. You guys need to look up jury nullification. You guys need to look up jury nullification. Yeah, you don't have to say that.
Sticky Nicky 53 says did you play with your back end?
You guys need to look up jury nullification. Who knows what that is?
Hilmacoker says has there been any stops?
No. Not a single stop. Look up jury nullification if you don't know what it is.
Senor Dasher OTR says 0. Texas Man the Legend says I did finally have a day off after 25 days straight.
I don't think this guy has his lights on.
Frankenstar says what does that mean you have time to break it down for us?
Okay, he knows. Alright, he's having some kind of problems. I just snitched on him. I'll follow behind him to keep the cops off his tail. There you go, you figured it out. Alright, good.
At Ed101M says every time I get pulled over, I yell where's John Gray, then take off running.
Yeah, don't do that. That's horrible advice. Horrible advice. Yeah, don't even mention my name if I'm not there, because you will be retaliated against.
75 was never be alright, close patrol 10.
I can't tell you how many people have said, I'm going to call John Gray, and then they go right in the back of the cop car before I can get there. So don't do that. As a matter of fact, you could talk shit about me. Man, I hate that John Gray dude.
Texas Man the Legend says jury nullification is what every prosecutor and judge fear.
That is.
At Ed101M says wow you just snitched on me right in front of the police station. Name and badge number.
Well, no, I blinked my lights at him. He turned his hazard lights on, and then he figured it out. Or she figured it out. She's cool now, she's got her lights on, so.
Sticky Nicky 53 says that was a reminder to check the switch.
Yeah, jury nullification. Basically, here I can sum it up. Let's say someone gets busted for weed, right? And they very much so are busted for the weed.
Claston 72 says always film 5-0.
They were busted for the weed.
Texas Man the Legend says all juries have the right to find a defendant not guilty. Doesn't matter if they're condemning evidence.
That's right. So let's say that you in your right mind don't see smoking weed as a crime. You just do the not guilty thing. And that's why Brazoria County was picking only white people from Pearland. Because they know that they generally don't think like that. But you have to be, let's say, how do I put this? Well, I don't have any open cases, so I guess they can't get me for it. I have no open cases right now, so I'm not trying to influence one of my own trials or any of my friends' trials. But you have to be on the down low if you're going to do it. You have to be on the down low. You don't walk in saying, oh, I don't care if people smoke pot. You're off the jury.
Texas Man the Legend says you can find someone not guilty of poor taste even if there's video evidence of them pouring and consuming mellow yellow.
Yes. But it's a thing. I wish it... I've often wanted to stand outside of Brazoria County Courthouse with a sign that's... there's a website. I think it's jurynotification.com or .org or .gov or... Not gov. With a sign that just says that. On Mondays when they pick jurors. I don't know if they'd be too happy with me. And that's why I'll never be picked for a jury. Guys, we're not hearing anything on the scanner. What's the best way to get out of jury duty?
At Dan Vincent Music says my first time to come down here 8 years ago we got locked in the courthouse because someone going through a child custody battle showed up with a gun.
Oh, wow. What's the best way to get out of jury duty? I think serving on a jury is the most American thing you can do.
At Dan Vincent Music says I was about to ask, did the scanner die? It got very quiet.
No, both of them are cranked up all the way. No, I think serving
Texas Man the Legend says the prosecutor in the Luigi Mangione case is worried about jury nullification due to America's reaction to health insurance and popularity. Vegas_local says being a felon makes it pretty easy.
Yeah, I think serving on a jury is one of the most American things you can do. So I don't really know how to advise you to get out. I mean, I guess if you run in saying he's guilty, that would definitely get you kicked off.
Michelle 210 says they told me I was exempt because I worked for the police department.
Oh. Well, I've seen
Ad 101M says the best way to get out of jury duty is to go in telling lies.
Yeah, don't get up. Just do the jury duty. Just do it. Just do it, I'd say. But I mean, I think it's an honor to be able to participate.
Texas Man the Legend says wear a jacket that says fuck jury duty. That'll work.
Yeah. And it's actually not a crime.
Ryan 152,793 says John. Frankenstar says it doesn't pay the same as being on the job.
I know, I get
Ryan 152,793 says is the scanner on?
Yes, it's up all the way.
Frankenstar says 10 a day can't survive on that.
I know, but I mean somebody's got to do it.
And Ad 101M says Michelle. Name and badge number. Michelle 210 says they said I would be biased. Kim Turner 88 says good morning all. KDKDO42 says everyone home watching the Cowboy game.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh boy, what time does that get over?
Ryan 152,793 says John, I know what's wrong with the scanner, ain't got no gas in it.
Yeah, we can stop
Texas Man the Legend says they said it was my civic duty. I said I don't like Hondas. Michelle 210 says 77 AVPD retired.
Attention Oyster Creek Fire Department.
Frankenstar says
We
3
have
minutes
an
blink of the
electrical
third
fire
quarter.
in a kitchen at 2534 Oyster Creek Bend. The caller is going to need
210 says
assistance
Luke John
getting her
Bell.
husband out of the residence. Again, electrical fire in a kitchen at 2534 Oyster Creek Bend.
2524 Oyster Creek Bend.
2126.
We got a fire.
You can show us a route from Surfside to the station. Go ahead and add Denny John and Surfside.
That's quick.
Where do you want to go?
2534 Oyster Creek Bend.
Getting directions to 25.
Ryan Preppers 1 says let's go check it out.
Oyster Creek.
Bama Roll Tide 66 says I was picked one time for jury duty, but before the trial started the man pleaded guilty, so no trial. At Dean Vincent Music says there are 3 minutes left in the third. Big Dave BCTX says pay no attention to the Cowboys game. Nobody wanna see that.
What's the score? Because honestly, I've seen nights when Cowboys lose turn into fiascos.
Cody Scarborough 1 says quiet, 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 quiet.
Oh boy.
Strikes of Blue says 31-9. Michelle 210 says my police department was crooked, I was sexually harassed by my chief. Strikes of Blue says Cowboys.
Oh,
Cody
man.
Scarborough 1 says 31-9.
It's usually
At
when they...
Fargenbastage says 30-9.
Dang.
Jody _ BRDLY 1979 says good evening.
$19.07, I'm gonna have
Wax Hustler 80 says go Cowgirls law.
1907, that's clear. They said busted open.
They said busted open.
Big Dave BCTX says something to 9. Pay no attention. Nothing to see there. Raiders letting me down. Michelle 210 says 6. At Ad 101M says if I see John Gray on the jury, I will burst into tears and plead guilty.
Assistance is needed at 2534 Oyster Creek Bend. We have an electrical fire in a kitchen.
Kim Crafton with Puff says hello. Texas Man the Legend says BRB, putting out a fire.
That's clear.
2220 en route to station, standing by for another apparatus if needed. And then I'll let down.
Michelle 210 says yes, Dallas is playing a preschool.
1907, I need assistance.
1907, I need a second.
1907,
Kim Crafton with Puff says it's been a long Monday. How is everyone doing?
I'm gonna turn you guys down. I gotta hear this traffic.
I cannot make entry.
I cannot make entry.
Give me somebody else.
That's clear.
ASAP.
Someone else ASAP. I'm turning you guys down so we can capture this traffic.
Oyster Creek, ETA 5 minutes.
Follow up. 2027, out station.
Another diction off there.
1907, population
1907, that's clear.
His badge wasn't working to get into the fire station.
You should have a follow-up. Bodega.
Ooh, I wonder what that's about.
1907 County unavailable.
I need someone out here now. I need somebody. 1907, I'm breaking windows.
1907, that's clear.
He's breaking windows to get into the fire department, I think.
1907, Oyster Creek Fire, turning a bucket. Thank you, clear and available. Calling for report for backup. Clear on the phone for report. 1907, Oyster Creek Fire, turning a bucket.
Or is he busting out windows at the... Where's he breaking windows at?
707.
Yeah, it's a house. Someone look at the area, see where I should park.
Oyster Creek calling requesting assistance. 78 officers, and I got an EMS around. It's going to be at 2534 Oyster Creek Bend. There's going to be a house fire. Just for that.
How's parking looking there? Does anybody know the area? I'm turning you guys up.
80 says probably the house.
Okay.
707.
Go ahead.
Texas man
Oyster Creek calling requesting assistance. 78 officers, and I got an EMS around. It's going to be at 2534 Oyster Creek Bend. There's going to be a house fire.
Pretty engulfed. Need that engine here quick.
That's clear. 714 and 19.
Attention 344 Town 344 EMS. Oyster Creek called in stating that they're going to have a house fire. It's unknown if there's any injuries. It's going to be at 2534 Oyster Creek Bend. 2534 Oyster Creek Bend. First call, first sound. Figure out 2132.
Big Dave BCTX says looks to send on parking along the road.
Okay. I need
Texas
to...
man the legend says set your GPS to Creekside Bar in Oyster Creek.
Okay. Perfect. I need to stay the hell out of their way is reason.
Attention 34 EMS. Attention 34 EMS. Oyster Creek called in stating that they're going to have a house fire. It's unknown if there's any injuries. It's going to be at 2534 Oyster Creek Bend. 2534 Oyster Creek Bend.
Top floor.
Where do you want to go?
Creekside Bar, Oyster Creek.
Getting directions to Creekside Bar.
Texas man the legend says it's close enough but far enough if that makes sense.
Okay.
Big Dave BCTX says yes. Creekside Bar.
Only or fire?
And then right now, it's going to be EMS only.
They might as well get fire too. I think they did say fire. Makes no sense not...
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. Come on. 1700 top floor. Top floor. I've got 2 individuals coming down.
Okay, that's clear.
900. What are you feeling around? 1907. Everyone's out.
Everyone's out. Everyone's out.
1907, that's clear.
That's great news.
White Chevy, 4-door, in front of the high school, House Street in Johnson. License plate, Charles Frank William, 4640. Charles Frank William, 4640. No state available.
Texas man the legend says if you see red car, mind your business.
No, we can.
Hold on, what are you feeling around? Domino's, take that back road in.
Domino's, take the back road in. I see it.
Michelle 210 says these are the true heroes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go this way. Yep.
Show me out on a white Chevy 4-door in front of the high school, House Street in Johnson. License plate, Charles Frank William, 4640. Charles Frank William, 4640. No state available.
No, we can clear.
Domino's, take that back road in. Passenger 50 L4. 5.
Texas man the legend says that's why there's no song that says fuck the fire department.
Absolutely.
60 Highway 4, check it off here.
644 within 4.
That is clear.
Yeah, they're gonna need Freeport Fire too.
2010 and 2015 en route, GLC.
We're going to be pretty fully involved here.
310, I'll be in the area. I can see some smoke. Ice Creek Fire, do you need backup from Freeport and any other agency?
Yeah, you're gonna need Freeport. You're gonna need Freeport.
Pub says, oh no, that is bad. Big Dave BCTX says that went fast. Wax Hustler 80 says, I see flames. Strikes of Blue says that is a big fire.
Have them bring their engine if they've got the crew.
I don't think I can go live on Facebook. I don't think that computer is set up. This guy's mowing.
Ryan 152,793 says what happened.
How you doing, man?
Texas Man the Legend says that's me vacuuming. Michelle 210 says OMG. Amy 2424.
Speaking now requesting an engine, sending it 2534, or should we send 2534, or should we send the house is going to be fully engulfed. Third call for about 2134.
Brian, what do you need from me?
Mel, can we get her out of the smoke a little bit? Are you okay?
Libby's getting your head.
I just need my inhaler.
Maybe y'all should scoot back a little. Can we scoot them back? Get them out of the smoke?
I had to go upstairs to get Miss Lisa.
When you come in, I'll be close side over here. We're going on the road. I'll be waiting for you.
Right there. I'm right there.
Mom, you probably should get out of the smoke. It's gonna be okay.
I'm just asthmatic.
Okay,
And
okay.
I'm gonna go up there to help Miss Lisa.
Are you okay, ma'am? How are you?
Shaky.
I see that. I did hear everybody made it out. Everybody made it out.
Do you have your phone?
I can't get
Mama, I can't find it. But I know I need mine.
Cupcakes.
One beside the bed. One beside-
Everybody's out. So they said.
one firefighter. We have 2 firefighters on the ambulance already.
2 firefighters in the ambulance.
Can't get them the gas line off.
Can't get the gas line off.
Can you advise EMS to go down the fire station on the other side of the road? We're about to block off this road. He's still out. I'm over here at the corner of Oyster Street and McDonald's Road. You're going to have the hydrant over here. We're going to have to help them.
How you doing? You're doing all right. Maybe we could talk these people and back them up, get out of the smoke. Maybe we should back them up and get them out of the smoke. I know they don't want to. Get out of the smoke.
I'm directing everyone else. Where's your fire? I'm not here.
Can I grab my dog?
Wind is blowing this way, you better be quick. I'm coming with you.
Right. Careful, careful, careful. Watch out, they're backing up. Watch out, that ambulance is backing up. There's also a car in that carport. So I think they're going to try to drive this car and that fire to that. Oh, we're just in time. Are you okay? Were you the one breaking in the windows? I thought that was you. Good job. Good job. So this guy over here was the one breaking in the windows. I believe he's probably responsible for saving that girl's life, honestly. This is going from bad to worse. Alright, so also what you want to be watching for is these power lines right here. Alright, some water's going on it. Get the water on, get the water on, get the water on. That's the first thing I thought of. Get that car out of there, but.
going to be someone that lives across the street.
So we'll pick them. We're going to locate the second patient now.
718 negative. 6 per. Physical address 2534 Oyster Bend, Oyster Creek Bend. Again, in the city of Oyster Creek. They're working a structure fire now. There were people inside of the house. Possible smoke inhalation. Time zone 2154.
Everybody got out. Everybody got out. off. Get your hand looked at? Did you get your hand looked at by EMS?
It ain't bleeding.
Oh, okay.
I'll be okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. I don't think so. No, they're not. They're good. They're okay. pressure in the back.
Pressure! We're fixing to lose that roof on this side. You're going to lose the roof on this side coming down.
Roof is about to fall. I went to see if it was getting that other house. It looks like it's getting really close to the other house.
Michael, go ahead and drop the forward for us, please. If you can't go ahead and contact 1900, him that our officer was injured slightly by glass, illegal smoking relations. Advise him that I think know what he wants me to do as far as all this. And there's no rush on it, just do whatever you can, okay? So we'll come out of there. Next, please. 60. When you come to Horse Creek Bend, go to the second entrance. Don't come to the first, you won't be able to make it through. Go all the way down to the second entrance and come in that direction.
Alright, visibility is not very good right now. For me anyway. hard to make sure this house doesn't catch on fire. look like the other house is spared. Okay. Doesn't want to give up, right? Make it out. I don't know if we can or not. If you look up and down the street, it's full of vehicles up here. I don't know if I can get out or not. Yeah, I don't think I can get out. I'll turn you guys up so I can hear you. Good, I did not. I made sure not to park in front of a fire hydrant, so I can't get out. I got this hose right here.
Big Dave BCTX says, did you park at that bar? Samantha Wilkins 1983 says you're stuck there for a while, John.
Yeah, I think so. Unless this road has a back way out right here, if anybody knows. I don't know what this road does. This is, what is the name of this road? Oh, here we go. Does McDonald's...
Turner 88 says, did they say what caused fire?
It started in the kitchen, electrical fire. So does McDonald Road in Oyster Creek...
Stream says the Camaro doesn't fly.
Does McDonald Road have any way I can get out if I go straight? That's the question.
K-Jack says I used to live in that trailer to your left. Yes, go all the way down and turn right.
Turn right? Does
Tony
it get...
Almeida 3 says, how does this call come in?
Electrical, it started in the kitchen, guys. If I go right, is it going to just bring me right back around here? That's kind of pointless. I don't really know.
Snickers _ stream says it leads you to the McDrive.
So would it come back? Would it come back around and then
Jack
just?
Says it will go to the church. Strikes of Blue says seems like once they cut power is when they really got the fire knocked down. Tony de Almeida 3 says so sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find out.
Says it will be past them.
Okay, it will be past them. Okay. I guess there's nothing really else to see, right? That's a pretty good shot right there. right, I'm gonna see if I can get out, guys. If not, we'll be right back here watching strobe lights. Yeah, from the radio traffic, it started in the kitchen.
BCTX says there's a road through the trailer park, right?
Okay. See, they're already coming back up
Tony
this way.
Almeida 3 says we pray for the family.
Absolutely. I'm going to try to, if anyone sees a GoFundMe for the family or anything, I would be glad to share it. Yeah, I'm blocked in now. I think they're trying to get out. They're trying to get out. I think it's...
Big Dave BCTX says never mind. You can go over the fire hose.
No, I can't. I can't go over the fire hose. I mean, I'm sure you can, but I'm not going to. I'm sure that hose could take it, but I'm not going to. I don't want to interfere in any way, shape, form, or fashion with what they got going on.
Strikes of Blue says they will yell at you.
Yeah, yeah, I know they would. I know they would. All right, Centerpoint is working right there. So did you guys notice that the power went off in the house next door?
BCTX says can't. Tony Almeida 3 says that means we can't get out.
Yeah,
We have to stay here, damn it.
Yeah, we're
Michelle
gonna.
210 says there has to be a way to get out.
That's all right.
Rex 12 says that your sector JGU can do anything.
No,
Rex
you'll need to move these fire
says
trucks.
It's a huge fine to ride over fire hoses. It's interference.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. As the hose is going further and further down the street, I was thinking, did I double check for a fire hydrant?
Says, so where are the people that were in that house fire?
They were in the very beginning. They went to their house over there. I got an EMS blocking me now. Yeah, I'm not really. I would not drive over the hose, guys. Just so you know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna drive over the hose. I'm definitely not going to drive over the hose, but I am going to see if we can make it way out.
Samantha Wilkins 1983 says, is that poor lady okay?
She seemed to be okay. She got checked out by EMS. So initially, remember...
It says just hug the side of the road wall.
Let's see, if that EMS is gone, then I can try. Did you guys hear when they were breaking windows? That was actually Oyster Creek cops breaking the windows to get the people out. So, I mean, hats off to them for that. Hats off to them for that. That was a good job. We might be right back here, but let's go see if we can sneak
Wax
out.
Hustler 80 says, believe me, it's illegal to drive over the hoses.
Yeah, I'm not.
I know from being on the fire department.
Yeah, I'm definitely not
Rex
gonna.
12 says they are our friends now.
Yeah, okay, guys, I parked over there, and there's the fire hydrant. So I thought I was going to come back and find a hose through my window. I talked to a fireman one time. He says his dream is to run the damn fire hose through someone's car.
Podolopod says, why is the stream audio so loud and muffled today?
Because there was so much noise back there.
Go ahead. Do you know the location of your officer that we checked out earlier on this day? Stand by.
Wax Hustler 80 says, law. Snickers _stream says you might need to sleep in your car tonight.
Nah.
Over there.
Not sleeping in the car.
I'll walk down there and find it for you. Yep. I got it.
This guy wants to come this way. I know he can't go this way. Guys, if you're...
Jack says go to the second road, not the first one.
Second road, okay.
If you not have a blackmail, first name, stand by for last name.
Big Dave BCTX says think you can go straight, take a right, then a left, if I am orientated correctly.
Okay, so... No parking on pavement. That was only of this sign right here. So.
Samantha Wilkins 1983 says, by the way, is that cop okay?
Yeah, he said he didn't. He said he didn't get cut his hand, so that's good.
Senor Dasher OTR says 12. Michelle 210 says 12. Hey Jack says, yeah, what Big Dave said.
All right, me and this. Let me get past this guy.
Big Dave BCTX says right on Carlton Road.
Carlton, let me turn my map on. And hit those brights. All right, so far I don't see any other roads. Right on Carlton Road, okay?
About the city hall, just come in here and give your manpower.
All right, so the straight says dead end, so.
You said come in on that other entrance for manpower.
Hopefully there's a road here. Oh, there's a road. Found it. Okay, it does look like I can go straight and around.
3 seconds. Hit your emergency button.
Stream Element says thank you for following Limestrom.
Thank you so much. Guys, I did get a new followers. If you're a few new followers, I saw that. My name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We listen to the scanner and record police interactions. And as you can see,
Hey Jack says, yeah, it's super dark out there.
Yeah, it is. We're in. I think the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was actually filmed here. Just kidding, Oyster Creek. Don't send me hate mail. Don't send me
Stream
hate mail.
Element says thank you for following Headingley Hick.
Alright, can we go right? If we go left, we're going right back
Wax
to the fire.
Hustler 80 says, John, you took a perfect calendar shot and made me thirsty of the firefighters up on the sub with the hoses law.
Stop being thirsty, chat. Stop being thirsty. Yeah, that's going to be the thumbnail.
Go ahead and drop a report for us, please.
Alright, I don't know where this road goes.
943, if you can, go ahead and contact 1905 in that.
Christoker _ 1710 says great content.
Thank you.
Wax Hustler 80 says law.
Alright. Yeah, don't send me hate mail, Oyster Creek. If you're from Oyster Creek, don't say, I'm just kidding. Texas Chainsaw Massacre wasn't really filmed here.
Senor Dasher OTR says this is where they filmed I Know What You Did Last Summer. Big Dave BCTX says all the way down and around.
Yeah, I got it.
Takes you back to 523.
Yeah, that should be clear.
Hey Jack says go straight then right at stop. Michelle 210 says I second that wax. Senor Dasher OTR says back out to 523.
Yeah, I'm good from here.
Make it through, go all the way down to the second entrance and come that direction.
So we're hearing the traffic paused while the car was stopped.
Bubba
So
the big truck guy says John wasn't kidding, he was serious, send him all the hate mail law. Michelle 210 says as I am eating chili.
Yeah, don't send me hate mail, Oyster Creek. I was just kidding.
Can you show me around to the cemetery on
Texas Man the Legend says don't hate on the thriving metropolis. Bubba the big truck guy says John said this is where Children of the Corn was filmed too.
I didn't say that. I didn't say any of that. I was just kidding. I made one joke.
Wax Hustler 80 says someone tried to get me look at the turkey legs dangling law. Big Dave BCTX says show me where the oysters are.
They're in the creek. The creek is around here somewhere. I think we already passed it. Oh shit, we're in crab country.
Michelle 210 says come in chat and show the hate it brings revenue.
Oh shit, we're in crab country, aren't we?
Wax Hustler 80 says yum oysters.
We are definitely in crab country.
Big Dave BCTX says there are no oysters in that creek. Law.
Well, I tried to make it make sense.
Texas Man the Legend says that's actually gator country. Don't get any ideas.
That wasn't your red car underneath the carport, was it?
Big Dave BCTX says tons of crabs in that creek. Should call Crab Creek.
Call it Crab Creek? Well, we better get out of here before we get riled up. We managed to sneak
Wax
in here.
Hustler 80 says, do you like raw oysters, John?
No, not a chance in hell I will ever eat one of those. Not a single chance.
Texas Man the Legend says, pay no attention to it. Mind your business. Cruiser Tank says, John said Jeepers Creepers was filmed here.
Oyster Creek, don't send me hate mail. I do not endorse any of this.
Water plant right now, causing that exit was dead.
That escalated quickly, didn't it, guys? That escalated quickly.
Mel in lobby wants to know if...
Glenn Adams knows that officer was checked out by EMS.
Big Dave BCTX says, you mean Luigi's in a shell.
There's no way in hell I'll ever eat one
K-Jack
of those.
says, I posted a pic of John's legs in Discord from the back. Just saw them off of another page at the fire already.
Oh.
Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, John said Wrong Turn was filmed here. Senor Dasher OTR says, but they're so good with Tabasco and lemon. Wax Hustler 80 says, OMG, they are so good slipping down your throat. Senor
No
Dasher
way.
OTR says, can't stand fried oysters though.
I might eat them fried. There's no way in hell I would ever eat it raw. Never.
Michelle 210 says, those poor people in the neighbor.
I know. If anyone sees a GoFundMe, please let me know. I'll share it. So,
Advice, you can tell advice, Mr. Kitchen, that he's kind of press that.
you saw my skinny legs on somebody's Facebook post?
Yeah, he's going to press that from 632 North Columbia Street.
Did not have my consent to film me.
Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, glad there ain't no alligators or here John would never leave. We know how he likes them alligators law.
Stop it. That was, I didn't choose my words wisely then. That's the problem with live streaming.
K-Jack says, yes sir, and I proudly potted them in general, ha 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 ha. Wax Hustler 80 says, John has chicken legs, I see them in Discord.
Dang it.
Okay, 6 down, welcome to patient to you now.
They used to be a lot worse. Before Pam fed me every day, 3 times a day, I used to be a lot skinnier. I think when me and Pam got together, I probably weighed 120.
Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, John skipped leg day law. Texas Man the Legend says, John has been frustrated because gators aren't in mating season, but he says he is.
That's not true.
Vegas _local says, who's looking at John's legs that close? Hey Jack says, now I see why John and the crab are beefing.
Y'all got me nerd laughing. Stop it.
Well, advising come in by the PD, the other side of the block.
Let's get the traffic current. Let me just close it and reopen it.
Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, John said he can't wait for April, that's when alligator mating season starts.
Stop it. It's not true.
Hey Jack says, Vegas, we are all looking now law. Cruiser Tank says SpongeBob was filmed in the creek. Wax Hustler 80 says everyone is joining Discord to see your legs law. Texas Man the Legend says John's having erectile dysfunction.
Oh boy, hits just keep on coming. Alright, we're current
Hey
now.
Jack says you are welcome.
I didn't even see you there. You should have said hi.
Whipped Up Wishes says my husband's chicken legs are much worse, ha. Big Dave BCTX says didn't know Slender Man was filmed there.
Stop it. I forgot that I had my don't talk to cop shirt on.
Jasper says good evening everyone. I'm late to the party.
Hey, Kakespur, welcome.
K-Jack says no, I seen them on a different page.
Oh, gotcha.
Wax
Okay.
Hustler 80 says that's what she said, keep on coming law. Bubba the big truck guy says them alligators hate to see John coming with the blue pill law.
Oh boy.
Kakespur says cheer 100.
Thank you so much.
Stream Elements says Kakespur just cheered 100
Thank
bits.
you, Kakespur, for the 100 bits. I'll chop that section of the video out and put it on Facebook tomorrow. Or probably tonight. If I do it tomorrow, it'll be old news. You know, Facebook actually doesn't like fires. Back in the day when I strictly used Facebook, they would always demonetize every fire video. I don't know why. Why would they demonetize fires?
Wax Hustler 80 says, did we see cop cakes there? Texas
Yes.
Man the Legend says there was a TV crew in Oyster Creek last year. They were searching for Bigfoot. They were pissed when it was just me working in the backyard. Chastity_Gaw says, hello everyone. Have I missed anything other than the structure fire?
Oh, that's it. I mean, that's it. That took some time.
Clear wall call report.
Yeah, I'll chop that.
K-Jack says there used to be a Bigfoot cutout in Surfside before the last hurricane.
Why do you think Facebook would demonetize a fire?
Kakespur says, did you enjoy your day off yesterday?
I did. I played,
Michelle
games all
210
day.
says just the alligators Twitter pating.
I played Arc Raiders.
Go ahead and
Stream Elements says 10 to 4.
Did you
Highlight captured.
Did you guys hear the fire guy cussing on the radio? He said something like MF water. Give me some MF water. I never heard that word on the scanner before.
Trooper says their cannon's not on.
Oh. Who needs a K9?
There's a road located near the cannon.
Okay. So county wants a K9.
Texas Man the Legend says, is there a Steve Irwin version of Chris Hansen? Asking for a friend. Hey Jack says, yeah, he was hot back there.
I see what you did there. Hey Jack. I don't know if you guys could hear it or not. He was not happy about something. Which I don't blame him, man. I mean, that structure didn't look very sound, right? And those guys walking
Wax
up on...
Hustler 80 says, I said that word over the scanner before and got in a lot of trouble.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I don't care. Most of those guys are volunteer, so... Most of those guys are volunteer. Freeport has a paid fire department.
7507 traffic.
They were there. Yeah, he was... I don't know if it was just a hot mic or he meant to say it. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's see. If county needs a dog and they called Freeport first, someone is refusing to search and someone definitely needs me.
7507 traffic. 7507 traffic. We're going to be in front of O'Reilly's on Texas X-Ray David Frank 4468. X-Ray David Frank 4468. Be a white Hyundai.
I'm going to go straight because I'm going to guess that's on somewhere on this road.
There. 7507 traffic.
Michelle 210 says, I didn't know how those firefighters were so close to the house with no gear on and no
X-Ray
mask.
David Frank 4468. X-Ray David Frank 4468. Be a white Hyundai.
I'm not going to complain because my dumbass was standing there too. I was trying to get the old people out of the smoke.
T-Jack says, oh, Rayleigh's Auto Parts.
Yeah, that's in Brazoria, by the way. I was trying to get the old people that were already having asthma problems out of the smoke.
Texas Man the Legend says wasn't worse than Brazoria PD. They give no fucks. Literally called a kid chubby and gave a direct quote of what that chubby kid said.
Yeah.
Wax Hustler 80 says IVI was volunteering and got suspended.
Oh, man.
But it was a huge fire and I was trying to get people moving. It's a great deal of stress to deal with them fires.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
Heading 60s out of the hospital.
Yeah, that, I heard him say in the beginning we couldn't get the gas, so I was like, well, I'm gonna stand back a little bit. But those guys on the porch, man, that takes some balls. Because, I mean, you don't know what that structure is like underneath you.
60s out of the hospital.
Right? There's no way that structure was probably safe.
7507 driver's license.
Yeah, but I wanted to get the old people out of the smoke. And that lady, that lady had some injuries to her head.
Texas 48.
I didn't put them on camera, obviously.
85 48 72 28 85. That's in Wilson. 7507 driver's license.
Good job, team, helping me with the parking. You guys came in clutch.
Texas 4872 2885 4872 2885.
Texas Man the Legend says firefighters running while everyone else is running
I
out.
see, yeah, I see it. They do, they legit do. And that, okay, I'll show you how dumb I am. That, at one point the truck,
Texas Man the Legend says I give you a 10 for parking only because you listen to me.
yeah, so I was like, why are they spraying the fire's not there? Then I realized they're trying to keep the other structure from catching on fire. It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense now. That makes complete sense.
27 on 48722
Ajax says there was an episode of Freeport Fire and Rescue. Even got some poses for the ladies.
Eligible Class B expires 2031. 28 on X-ray Davis Point 4468 2025.
Well, I'll chop it up.
May of 2027. Insurance confirmed.
That's why the fire department doesn't usually give me. I've only had one run-in with one fire department. Ever. For the most part, they like the videos. They like to show their family. This is me. I'm on the page.
May of 2027. Insurance confirmed.
I'm taking a wild guess at where this call is. The county requested for,
Stream Elements says Indigo you just subscribed.
Thank you so much.
Stream Elements says Daft Duck 50 just subscribed.
Daft Duck.
Stream Elements says JP__ Stitch just subscribed. Stream Elements says Limestrom just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says 66 Modal just
That's
subscribed.
a lot of subscriptions.
Stream
Thank
Elements
you.
says Steven_Thornley 1997 just subscribed. Stream Elements says it's me Valerie EE just subscribed. Stream Elements says ABGDJDBGDJBSH just subscribed.
Okay.
Stream Elements says Addis BJJ just subscribed. Stream Elements says Kaylee 506 just subscribed.
Thank you so
Texas
much.
Man the Legend says W Ladoff. Hajack says Ladoff with the drop.
Thank you so
Always
much.
the goat. About
Ladoff Janitor,
_
thank you
Chris
so
says
much for the
W Ladoff.
subscriptions.
Lenaidman says W Ladoff with 10 subs.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Ladoff.
Kim Turner 88 says W Ladoff. DJ Skinny Steve says nice one. Ladoff Janitor says good evening. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm completely guessing where this call is, so I completely forgot I had my Don't Talk to Cops shirt on.
Texas Man the Legend says Stream Elements says Chris Hansen the Gator Crusader just subscribed.
Thank you for all the new followers. I'm sorry I was
Looked Up Wishes says looks like flashing light up ahead.
Can't tell.
Daft Duck 50 says thanks for the sub.
Thank you for all the new followers. I'm sorry I have to pay I pay real close attention on scenes like that because you have to. I can't be reading the chat and stuff.
Texas Man the Legend says cheer 25.
Thank you so much.
Stream Elements says Texas Man the Legend just cheered 25 bits.
Thank you.
Hey Jack says that's 591 subs of the 600 goal.
Very good.
So when we get the goal, is John gonna dress as Santa and film 5-0?
No, I'm gonna
Michelle 210 says 55.
Just me and my chicken
Janitor
legs.
says you're welcome Daft Duck.
I'm just gonna film in my with my chicken legs out. Since everybody wants to comment on my legs.
Company follow 7 back in South Station.
Man, there ain't nobody on this road. Let's see if we're up here.
Company follow 7 back in South Station.
Leneadman says 601 subs. Hey Jack says LMAO. I mean they would look good in an elf suit. Wax Hustler 80 says I just took you all to bed with me, so if I fall asleep I'll see you all in a few days after I rest up from my surgery.
Wax, best of luck to you, and Godspeed and a quick recovery.
Hey Jack says prayers to El Wax. Wax Hustler 80 says thanks John.
Keep us updated if you can. Even if you gotta pop in and say I'm fine and leave.
Looked Up Wishes says prayers. I just had carpal tunnel surgery. Wax Hustler 80 says thanks everyone. Kim Turner 88 says speedy recovery Wax and Whipped Up Wishes. Ed101M says I'm back. Is the fire put out?
Yeah, it looked like it was under
Wax
control.
Hustler 80 says I will. It's going to be rough. I'm getting 4 nodules out in my thyroid.
Yeah, it looked like it was out for the most part. I thought it was out at one time and then it just started again. I saw someone in the chat, that's a stubborn roof. Might as well check out Angleton. Yeah, they'll have hours of work left to do. Even after the flames go out, they have a lot of work to do.
Texas Man the Legend says scratched skinny legs off the bingo card.
I think you guys have seen my legs before.
Wax Hustler 80 says I told Pam I'd message her in Discord, but I'll keep you all posted when I can.
Very good. That saved us a little gas from driving around. I can't believe it's a week before my birthday and we're still wearing shorts.
The laid-back squirrel says I don't know what's more disturbing. Your legs are fueling up your car on the passenger side of the car.
Yeah, that happened. That does happen. Where are you going, Angleton? I can see you. Ain't nobody that way to get.
Did you turn the red on stop? I'm 10-4. Yes, sir, man.
That's clear. WSAU 7 is up Central. Can I get you out to 650 South Gray Street? 650 South Gray Street. 76-year-old female feeling disoriented. Daughter's there with her.
Why didn't I know there was a Gray Street?
WSAU 7 is up Central. Can I get you out to 650 South Gray Street?
Wax Hustler 80 says celebrate my birthday in chat on Wednesday without me.
$45, $15, $53, $45, $45, $45, $53, $45.
What?
Michelle 210 says now if that sign goes missing we will know nothing.
Yes. Yeah, you just be quiet.
Kakesper says Cash App sent for gas.
Oh, thank you so much. Kakesper, thank you.
Caleb Frankel Reed out of Alvin feels eligible for 2030.
I was hoping to find this call, but I think they might have called it off.
Kakesper says you're very welcome.
Let's go in down Angleton.
Caleb Frankel Reed out of Alvin feels eligible for 2030.
Might as well go in. There doesn't look like there's much happening, but
Go ahead and come back to the north side. Guess what I need to talk to you. 903-907.
uh-oh. Is that cop gonna get in trouble because he got hurt?
Let me know when you get here, okay? Will you get the video?
Michelle 210 says too.
That's clear. So go ahead and come back to the north side. Guess what I need to talk to you.
My guess is that's the police chief. If I had to guess.
That's clear. Well, when you get here, okay?
I'm turning on the defrost, clean this dirty window.
Laid off janitor says I had crossplay turned off and only played with others on PS5. With crossplay on, I ran into much friendlier players. Console is a bunch of backstabbers.
Dude, have you watched? I found myself
At
watching.
Fencing Code says evening John.
Evening to you. Have you watched any of the YouTube videos on that game? There's some flipping hilarious content. Like, I wish I was that creative. And that good in games. I did fix my streaming issue. I can now stream it, laid off janitor. I just moved it to my other PC that has a better, it's a laptop with a 3060 and it works okay.
Laid off janitor says let's go.
Yeah, we might be playing really soon because I don't see much happening.
At Fencing Code says 3060 yummy iCard.
Well, it's old, but I'm a broke actor. That was back in the day when I was working for Microsoft and making videos at the same time when life was good. Back in the day, I used to give all the money I made from my videos away.
Kim Turner 88 says laid off, your stream was glitchy this morning.
Yeah, I used to give all the money I made away on my videos. I ran into someone the other day who said, "You paid my court fees." As I hung my head, because I can't do that stuff anymore. I used to go bond people out of jail. Like, Clue would arrest them, I just go pay their fines. I took literally every penny I made from videos and just gave it back. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury anymore. Had I known I was going to fall off like I did, I would have just kept working.
Laid off janitor says sorry, Kim.
It's a hard game. That's a hard game to stream.
At Fencing Code says yeah bro, I feel ya homie.
Now I couldn't get a job as a help desk technician. And trolls love to use this to throw in my face, but I don't care. I'm doing what I love.
Kikisper says you've got such a big good heart. At Fencing Code says I watched it happen.
Yep. I'll get back there.
Okay, just for 43, caller last season, Wildwood, going constant 60, no brother, direction of travel, driving just the report at 150, possibly intoxicated.
At Fencing Code says and be fucked if I could help yet. At Ed101M says, well, you want to go viral tonight. I caught a gator fishing. At Fencing Code says only sending love at the moment.
There you go.
clear on that. Silver F-150s, they're also a Traverse.
10-4, also a Chevy Traverse. Car advising possibly south on Dixie.
At Francine Code says did a test into the eye that is limited to Texas rules. At Ed 101M says Bucky's here. Please leave your band.
I just used the parking lot, man. Just using the parking lot.
Senor Dasher OTR says, well damn. I thought we were about to go pay Sarah a visit.
Nope. 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 I just used their parking lot for turning around. I am no longer a Bucky's customer. I'm sure they're missing my little $200 a week. I might be exaggerating. At least $100 a week.
Senor Dasher OTR says I didn't say we were going to purchase anything, but making her run to the back would be hilarious.
Yeah. No, that's the other. Sarah's at the other one. The funny thing is I'm absolutely still 100% going to record. And they lost a customer.
Traverse is blue, and the Ford is possibly tan.
At Francine Code says we did a test stream from Otto's box to the detection system and got live video into it. More tests to come. Shush, don't snitch on me telling you.
Very good.
Stream Elements says slots are rigged.
They're only a little bit rigged. They're hardly rigged at all.
Callers advising the subject from the apartment below them at Woodwood.
Oh, how convenient.
If the caller advised how she knows he's
Pulled into the apartment below them? Yeah, that didn't sound retaliatory at all.
2-5 callers advising the subject from the apartment
Francine Code says
below
it's to help
them
document
at
encounter.
Woodwood. They also advise he has been observing and reporting these guys. They're dealers bringing heavy stuff.
What? Love your neighbor, man. Love your neighbor.
Ryan 152,793 says I bet there are a lot of damage to that home.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I saw someone say, will they be able to go back in? Not a chance.
Strikes of Blue says Bucky's is suing the underwear company called Nut Huggers because they have a squirrel logo. At Sorthpang 8046 says hey all. At Francine Code says observing and recording these guys.
Does Nut Huggers have a GoFundMe for their legal defense? Because maybe we could throw them $5 or $10.
Callers advising the vehicles just pulled back into
Ryan
the parking lot.
152,793 says I bet it will be knocked down. Bold Casket says that house is totaled.
Yeah.
Texas Man the Legend says if it's any consolation. The only time I've been to Bucky's since your embargo, I was listening to your stream full blast. It was Mega Bucky's in Lake Jackson.
Oh, that's fun. You know what? Like, it's not the employees. Like, most of the employees are avid watchers, viewers, like my content. It's the upper management. It's upper management. It's not on them. So I don't give them a hard time. They're literally, they literally got where it's the corporate office, but they made the employees come tell me so. They have such a high turnover rate. I'll just be back in a couple months, so. Not shopping, of course.
Senor Dasher OTR says 6. Texas Man the Legend says the manager did give me stink face. I told him you said hi.
Oh.
Senor Dasher OTR says the employees are just flicking the booger.
Yeah.
Aralamon says, hey everyone.
Hey.
Caller's not wanting us to make contact with the H. Just couldn't call out for narcotics, I guess.
Oh my lord. I see lights up here, by the way.
Laid-off janitor says BC Scanner is probably whitelisted in the casino. I'm changing my username to BC Scanner too.
Probably check 505 Express.
I see lights up here. I don't know if we're gonna make it
Ryan
to
152,793 says the one that give you free drinks should give you 30 in gas. And Ed 101M says Bucky's here. I was only upset because you took a yellow break on scene.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
1204 property check 505 Express.
Alright, let's see what we got going on up here. Probably a traffic stop. It's probably going to be over by the time we get here, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Also, I don't know where I'm going to
Andrew
park.
R8377 says, what's going on at Royal Wildwood, John? I see the police over here.
There is a Karen calling on her neighbors, but she doesn't want, or I'm going to say he or she, doesn't want the police to tell him that she told him about the narcotics.
Ryan 152,793 says John peed his pants.
1204
Nope,
back
that's
in.
not true.
No activity. All beers to be secure. No full property.
Allegedly, they called him in that they were. Allegedly, they called him in and said they were drinking and driving. Then they.
Andrew R8377 says LMAO. Thank you.
Then she allegedly called them in at the beginning of drunk driving, and then they're like, "Oh, they live right below me."
Texas Man
Don't tell
Legend
him I
says the
called.
bathroom is why I had to cross the picket line at Bucky's. I'm supportive for your cause, but when you gotta go, you gotta go.
That's right. I might still use their bathroom. Yeah, I might still use their bathroom. I can't tell if this stop is before the light or after the light.
Ryan 152,793 says she be a Kern. At Ed 101M says Karen here. I'm sorry I lied.
I don't want to stop here. I got horrible memories from here. Horrible memories from this location. I don't like it at all. But the show must go on. I can go up a little further.
Three, Fire Marshal, advise Opian route.
Texas Man the Legend says, isn't this the Don't Film Me Karen location?
No, this is the place where a dad and...
DJ Skinny Steve says, whoop whoop, it's the sound of the police.
This is the place
Lex
where...
12 says, howdy John.
This is the place where a dad and two babies passed away right here. Why are you playing bingo?
Freeport and walk.
Yeah, I don't like this little area right here. Uh-oh. I don't know why this guy's getting out.
Ryan 152,793 says officers John.
Turn you guys down.
warrants.
This guy's triggered. This guy's triggered, guys. I'm turning you down. He's not happy, guys. He got out to complain about me. I think he's gonna cuss me out, guys. Maybe he's a viewer. Remember I said go ahead and cuss me out. That's one good way to get a warning if you cuss me out. Yes, I forgot about that. Well played, well played. I completely forgot about that. How you doing, man? I'm wonderful.
Guys, you're awesome. You do a hell of a job. I support the law. The cops are the best thing you've ever found. And people don't like a cop, well, it's your problem. If the zombies don't like a cop, then you have the problem here. No business calling y'all.
I would never do that.
All right, sir.
Unless legally obligated to do so.
All right. Well, you have a good evening.
You have a great evening too, sir. Good to see you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you.
Oh, I don't get for it. All right, drive safe, sir. All right, thank you.
He loves you, man.
Yes, I know.
He loves you.
Yeah, John, you out here scaring him.
Scared him?
Yeah.
Why was he scared?
He came up here and he was like, there's a car behind. That's why he came with my window.
Oh, I'm just a big teddy bear.
He's like, there's a car behind me. Behind you. So there's a guy over here. You see a police officer? I was like, no, that's Sean Gray. Don't worry.
Have a good night, man. Huh? I knew he was triggered. All right.
Driver. All other units are close to this location from Freeport.
All right, let me turn you guys up.
That's clear.
Wax Hustler 80 says, did he get him out the truck for that?
No, he got out of the truck. He was coming to warn him there was a car behind him.
says, dang it, I wanted him to cuss you out. Ryan 152,793 says, John scaring people name in badge number. At Ed 101M says, this is me in the truck, do you want me to spin the tires?
No.
I'm very upset, but you told me to cuss you out. Texas Man the Legend says that guy can swallow both boots at the same time.
That's right.
Melanie Syop 1784 says at least the cop explained to him and was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, in Cluth they would have said, we don't know who he is, he's just some weirdo. He's just some weirdo.
Bubba the big truck guy says, don't worry, it's John, he's just out looking for alligator's law. Ryan 152,793 says, John, spin your tires.
I'm a law-abiding citizen, of course I wouldn't do that.
Melanie Syop 1784 says to trigger them even more. Texas Man the Legend says he was holding that officer's hand for an awkwardly long time.
Yeah.
Bubba the big truck guy says, John, go race the cop.
I would hate
Chastity
that.
_Gaw says, what did he say? I heard him say I support cops and the rest was jumbled to me.
He loves cops. He loves cops.
Ryan 152,793 says, didn't worry, John out here learned how to ride his bike.
Hold over.
Strikes of Blue says another traffic stop. Nets 12 says the road is hot.
Thank you. Coming off the base of the large to the favorable POV.
Melanie Syop 1784 says, and I was referring to Clue calling you a weirdo will trigger them even more.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, they're actually setting me up for someone to attack me. That's what they want.
DJ Skinny Steve says another one already. Ryan 152,793 says, John, have you learned how to ride your bike yet?
No, not yet.
Michelle 210 says 14.
Honestly, I haven't rode that. I got PTSD. I haven't rode it again. I rode it once.
Texas Man the Legend says when you play back that DOD, be sure to slam a 12-pack of Natty Lights and you'll understand what he said.
I'm not surprised that guy
Stream Elements says 10-4, highlight captured. Strikes of Blue says it's the same cop.
Yep. All right, let me turn you guys down so we can go capture some audio. Love me or hate me, they're all watching. Street light just went out. Apparently they just announced the fire's out, so that's good.
It's clear. 1 second.
Someone's approaching my car. How you doing? How you doing, man? Good, good. Where you need to go?
Shit, right here to the game room. I'll give you gas money or whatever.
Oh, I'm being driving anyway. Give me a minute. Yeah.
All right, go. Want me to wait on the side or what?
Yeah, just stay back over there so I don't fuck with you.
Hey, you gave me a ride before. I know you from before.
All right.
You gave me a ride next week.
All right, man. Okay. Go back over a little bit. Don't go back that far. anything either, guys, just so you know. I think she's refusing to give her ID. I cannot hear anything. Yeah, there's a lot of trickers too long. No insurance? You're arresting him for no insurance, man? Why? Because your passenger didn't ID? Is that why?
I'm scared.
You need someone to drive? Oh, it's no insurance. They're going to tow it. Hey, I'll give you a ride, your passenger a ride. She doesn't have to ID. I'm assuming they're not going to let you save the truck. You're going to arrest him for no insurance, man? You could just give him a ticket. That's all right. Just be quiet, man. Be quiet. Like the shirt says, don't talk to the cops. You're really gonna arrest him for no insurance, man? Write him a ticket. Maybe he's just detained. I know you wouldn't arrest him for no insurance. I guess he would. Judge will throw you out in the morning.
Sure. 10 miles. Detained if that's my unit at this moment.
He's just detained. Hey, he said you're just detained. Be cool, man. Be cool. All right, I think we're gonna have an ID battle here. Ma'am, turn off the truck. Ma'am, you need a ride? You need a ride? Do you need a ride? I'll give you a ride. Yeah. Is she detained? Is she detained?
Am I detained?
Then if you're detained, just be quiet. Be quiet. Don't say nothing else. Go say nothing else. Don't say nothing else. You're the passenger. You don't have to ID. I'll give her a ride. Are you free?
Yeah, I'm free to go.
Okay. Are you gonna arrest him for the no insurance?
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, go this way. He's trying to get your ID. That's what the fight was about, right?
Yeah.
I knew it. I could tell you saying no. Good.
Yeah.
Where you need to go?
Over to Surfside.
Okay. The other guy needed a ride. I'll come back and get you. I'll come back and get you. I don't know. Let me clean out this seat real quick. I got a bunch of stuff over there.
Address in the background and the phone disconnected. We're unable to get somebody back on the line.
Let me clean out this stuff real quick.
Are they going to take his car or what?
Yeah, that was done at no insurance, so. Let me move this stuff out of the way for you.
Thanks.
Carmody 15 just subscribed. Stream Element says not so bar just subscribed. Stream Element says John Speed just subscribed. Stream Element says Mr. Fix at 70 just subscribed. Stream Element says Hissekini just subscribed.
Okay, I'll try.
Stream Element says new name Lodies _ just subscribed.
Let me go try.
Stream Element says Hushed Saint just subscribed.
Thank you so much.
Stream Element says Gotti09 just subscribed. Stream Element says King Tots just subscribed. Stream Element says Leah 1962 just subscribed. Stream Element says Roseray 33 just subscribed.
Thank you so much.
Stream Element says Crazy Times just subscribed. Stream Element says Gabby Pig just subscribed. Stream Element says Big Daddy Dracula just subscribed. Vegas _ local says W laid off. Donna _ sharp says W laid off. Limestone says WWW.
Man, I was coming back to get our purse.
Canadian says W laid off with 20 subs.
Thank you so much for the 20 subs.
The Renton says the 8 out content is top arrest. RTK _ 1414 says with the fuck why are they arresting him for no insurance? At Francisco says that. Stream Element says Angie 416 just subscribed.
She sent me back to see if she got her purse. Oh, okay. We'll get out of here. Huh? I don't know.
Texas Man the Legend says he's searching her purse.
Oh yeah, it's got something in it.
All
right, we got it.
Something else. You can actually be arrested for no insurance.
Yeah. All right.
Bio Preppers 1 says WTF. Big Dave VCTX says get out of there. Says damn, is she free to go? Leah 1962 says thank you laid off janitor for the sub.
Oh, you can't get it?
No, they found something in the purse. So I don't know what purse. I don't know what purse.
At Frencinco it says you have other cops coming.
That's it. That's it. Cocaine in the powder? Fentanyl.
Whipped Up Wishes says why is she getting out? Whipped Up Wishes.
Do you have any on you?
No.
Okay. I mean, can I get my jacket? Okay, does he have any on him, do you know?
He doesn't do it.
Okay, just you? Yeah. Okay, nice.
Can I get my jacket?
Where's your jacket?
It's right there in front of me.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna give you a chance right now. You have anything on you so you don't get another charge. No. She's gonna check. I don't want you to get another charge at the jail.
no.
So I'm giving you this opportunity right now.
No, I don't. I just want
Okay, and what's your real name?
Jodine? No.
Jodine.
Yes.
J-O-D-I-N-E. Okay. 18. First correction in the first name. John, Ocean, David, Ida, Nora, Edward, March. Okay.
I sent the California that first part was not.
John, Ocean, David, Ida, Nora, Edward. She'll be 95 in the back of 31's unit.
Are you gonna let the no insurance guy go? No.
John, Ocean, David, Ida, Nora, Edward. No.
That got weird quick. That's all right. We tried, guys.
No. Anything in your pocket? No. Okay.
That's the first. I never had anyone arrested out of the passenger seat of my car before. That's the first time. Just curious, am I being pulled over?
That's clear.
Got it?
Can you check out if you've ever been arrested before? That's clear. Can you check down if he's ever been arrested before?
It looks like I'm stopped here. I'm really interested to see if the guy with no insurance goes to jail or not. Maybe he doesn't. I like your purse. Yeah, tow truck's here. All right, you want me to give the no insurance guy a ride? Try that. How you doing, man?
How you doing? Doing all right?
Good, good. I hope you don't back into me. She's also going to get another charge of false IDing. I mean, if you're going to stick to your guns and not ID, do not give fake information. That's an additional charge. And if she had warrants, it's another charge. So, yeah, don't give fake information. If you're going to stick to your guns, don't say nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. Don't say nothing. Garcia's. All right, man. You over there? A spot just opened up. find our guy. I don't know where the guy went. There's a guy I needed a ride. We should have just left. I should have warned her. But then the guy would have got stuck with the charge, but... Or hell, they would have pulled me over. They still might pull me over. I'm gonna check my car really good. That got weird. Said I'm out. I don't know where he went. I don't see him anywhere. Alright, let you guys talk. Thank you so much for the gifted subs, by the way. Yeah, I shouldn't have let her go back after the
Jack says they're gonna find out about your insurance law.
Yeah, I hope they don't. Nobody tell them about my insurance. If you're ready, let's go.
Ryan 152,793 says check your car.
Yeah, he's the last person.
Texas Man the Legend says he Forrest Gumped on out of there.
Yeah,
What's up Wishes says he was thinking I'd rather walk.
Yeah.
And Ed101M says John, why didn't you spin the tires and leave? Not go back for the purse.
Where you at?
Badge number.
You ready to go?
1784 says is
Come on.
the same cop as last stop.
Yes.
Angie 416 says he said he isn't going to jail. Chastity _
I mean, my last passenger did go to jail. Let me make sure there's nothing in the seat, man. Let me just check it real good, because...
Wait, your last passenger went to jail?
Yeah. Are they going to let the... Hold on, guys. I think they're letting the insurance guy go. 1 second.
1M says the guy was stealing. Seen you got 2 people arrested and left scared.
All right. Hold on. I think they're going to let the no insurance guy go. They'll let him go. He's free.
Ian 1962 says check your car first.
Yeah, I'm going to.
DJ Skinny Steve says move seats forward and check underneath the rails and everything.
Yeah, we're going to check everything. He's free. Ask him if he can do a drop fee. See if he can do a drop fee.
You can do that. You drop fee. What he says.
Can you do a drop fee? Maybe. He's the owner of the car. He's free to go now.
You have to show me proof it's your vehicle. You got insurance?
That's what his ticket was for, no insurance. He said it's up to you. He said it's up to you. He said if you want to let him, it's up to you. It's your call.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. I mean, they call us out and then they do this.
They just use it to extort his passenger, basically.
I'm not happy about this thing. He said I can make a deal with you and get my truck.
I'm trying. I'll give you a commercial.
1962 says he is an A.
All right, let's get more flies to the honey than we do with shit, guys. Hold on. Rest, honey first. Your niece is in the chat and she says she loves you. Wait a minute, what if he were to just get in and go? If he's free, he's free.
I think I have some cash app or down, or I can come by, I can pay you at a minute.
You should do Cash App.
I can pay you more.
Hey, I'll shout Garcia. I'll shout you out and get you advertising. I'll shout you out and you'll get good advertising. That'll be worth it and good karma. How much? I don't know. How much did you want? I'll vouch for him too. If he don't pay it, I'll pay it. If he don't pay it, I'll pay it. $100. Is that what he said? 100? That's the typical drop fee.
If he puts him back up in the top of the...
I mean, if you're free to go, right? If you're free to go, right?
I'm sorry?
You said you're free to go?
Yeah.
What if you got in your car in Atlanta?
Huh?
What if you got in your car in Atlanta? Tow truck got to get you to go. Ah, gotcha. All right. Good thinking. So I'm trying, man. I'm trying. So your passenger gave a wrong name? Oh,
yeah.
Man. I told you, you're better off not saying anything than giving the wrong name. Man, I can tell you, if he don't bring you $100, I'll bring you $100. Yeah, I'll vouch for him. If he don't bring you $100, I'll bring you $100.
We'll call it even.
Oh, man, that's good stuff. Good stuff. All right, man. All right, man. Garcia's Tow in Angleton, guys.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know that. I mean, it puts me in a situation too, you know, I mean, I hate to be a hard ass, you know.
It's tough out there, man. It is tough.
Oh, yeah.
It is tough. It's tough. All right, guys, y'all have a good evening. I'm glad we worked it out. All right, man. All right, you guys can talk now. I negotiated. That's my negotiation skills. All right, I got this guy in my car.
Ryan 152,793 says John PLZ, check your car.
I'm gonna check the car real quick. Get out real quick.
True Crafting with Pups says, and this poor guy waiting for a ride.
Yeah.
Leah 1962
Sorry,
says check your car.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick.
Says is the name again.
Garcia's towing.
Melanie Syop 1784 says how will you know if he pays it?
He's not going to.
And Ed101M says tell the guy to spin the tires in the Dodge and
All right, we're good, man. We're good.
Hey Jack says howdy Mr. Game Room Guy. How's your evening? Little __ unit says no dog but he was called by the cop. He deserves to be paid. Kim Turner 88 says that stop went crazy pretty quick.
Yeah, it was weird. It got weird, didn't it? It got really weird. 1 minute she's in the car.
Big BCTX says game room guy back in the rider's seat.
As I'm getting out for the purse, she says, tell him not to get in it. And I go up there, he's already in the purse. I was like, oh, she's cooked. She's cooked.
Ryan 152,793 says check between the seat.
Yeah, I got it, man. I got it. I checked it. That's like the third time I've checked it. I was checking it before. Yeah. Well, my last passenger got arrested.
Ed101M says Garcia Tone almost locked you up one ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Kim Turner 88 says hey passenger rinse.
No, that's mine. That's mine. That's mine. Yeah, I have tons of phones. Oh, put your seatbelt on for me.
Melanie Syop 1784 says so he doesn't have to pay the drop fee.
No, no.
Kim Turner 88 says Prince.
All right. Go for it. For all services.
I don't know if you remember, but you gave me a ride. My homeboy got a DUI. Back in Clute.
Texas Man the Legend says just because the driver had a citation doesn't mean they can search the purse. Just saying. There was a recent case that was very similar. Tony de Almeida 3 says hey passenger, John has us stuck in the trunk. We can't get out.
That's my chat.
Little _ unit says not saying anything, but is there much solicitation in Brazoria?
I don't care if there is. I don't care. Me personally, I don't care. It's the world's oldest profession. Me personally, don't care.
Silver and color.
I've only been on one arrest that was for prostitution.
Texas Man the Legend says John, put $1 in the slots when you get there.
No way.
At Fencing Code says Garcia Towing.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. We mended some fences. If anyone remembers my previous video with Garcia's Towing, we mended some fences right there.
At Ed101M says passenger slots are rigged. Mets12 says hey passenger John has warrants. Tony de Almeida 3 says hey John, can you stop at the store and get me large condoms in a Dr. Pepper please?
Really guys, really?
At Fencing Code says indeed. The laid back Squirrel says wait, you were arrested for being a prostitute.
No.
Unit says I didn't say anything about caring. I just asked if it happens often.
Oh no, I've only seen one arrest.
152,793 says passenger John has no insurance.
No, I've only seen one arrest
the
for
big
that.
truck guy says hey passenger ask John about these weird vibrating toys and baby oil in the trunk. It's kind of weird.
Did I pass it? Oh, let me go. I'll turn. Yeah, no, I've only seen one arrest in my area since I've been doing this 7 years for that. Only one.
Vegas _local says that dang Q word from earlier.
Yeah, I missed
Little _ unit says I didn't say anything about caring. I just asked if it happens often.
Yeah, I got you.
The laid back Squirrel says wait, is your real name John or are you a John? Law. Mets12 says the condoms need to be glow in the dark John.
Yeah, no, it's not a problem in our area that I know of.
Ryan 152,793 says did the cop open your door?
Yes. Yeah, he did open my door.
Tony de Almeida 3 says we have a lot of vibrating toys in the trunk. Ryan Preppers 1 says y'all better behave before daddy mutes us.
$sign extra good. No, man. I don't have any cash. I just filled up my tank, man.
Bubba the big truck guy says, hey passenger, ask John about his extra small condoms.
That's not true, guys.
Message says it's never a problem.
Does it turn here? Turn here?
At Fencing Code says that officer had Ross to open the door.
I don't know the game rooms at all.
Little _ unit says sorry, not sure why it repeated my question.
Yeah, no, I've only seen one arrest for that as long as I've been doing this 7 years. I'm sure there has been. I just don't know about them. Is it up over here somewhere? Oh, okay. So I turn here? Alright, let me turn this off. Guys, I'm in a black screen.
Ryan 152,793 says, hey passenger John, run red lights.
I'm gonna put you on black screen for a second.
says, John, how's your day been?
Wonderful. That way they don't see you getting out. You're kind of the mysterious guy in the shadows at this point.
I remember you though, man. Give me a ride.
Rubber the big truck guy says, hey passenger John has this weird obsession with alligators, ask him about it, I'm sure he will tell you about it. Bio Preppers 1 says please follow BC Scanner on all platforms.
Will do, man.
Freakenstar says he drove right
Let me get
past
that battery,
it.
man. Thank you. That's all right.
Tony Dalmeda 3 says a passenger John fights a lot.
Thank you, man. You're welcome, man.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Will do, man. Thanks.
Tony Dalmeda 3 says I was trying to say something else and I said that.
That's all right. Hold on, guys. I'll get you off this horrible screen in a second. All right, give me a second here. I almost lost my battery.
Tony Dalmeda 3 says we did a great job.
We did.
Freakenstar says did he ask you for money after he told you he would give you money for a ride?
Yeah, and took
Ryan 152,793 says she shouldn't have asked for the purse.
Yeah, and I lost half
Tony
a pack of
Dalmeda
cigarettes.
3 says 10 out of 10.
And I
Texas
lost.
Man the Legend says I wonder if she left her purse on purpose or just forgot it.
And I
Ed
lost.
101M says oh my that guy just robbed the bait shop and we gave him a ride.
And I lost
Ryan
half a pack of
Preppers 1
cigarettes.
says John get to a safe place and check Pearl.
Yeah. And I lost half a pack of cigarettes. He took half a pack of cigarettes from me. Not cool, man. Not cool.
Chastity _Goss says did the cops tell you he was going to arrest her? Ryan 152,793 says how? Christopher _1710 says exciting night for sure.
Yeah, let me tell you, you guys know what happened there, right?
Freakenstar says wow.
Yeah, he probably needs them more than I do.
And Ed 101M says who stole the cigarettes? Ryan Preppers 1 says why did you give him the cigarettes?
I did.
Neds 12 says so recap of last stop sorry I missed it other than deal with tow guy.
You guys know what happened,
Tim Turner
right?
88 says no. Tony Dalmeda 3 says that's fucked up.
Yeah, so it's all right. He probably needs them more than me. So I'm going to just turn you guys down for a minute. So what happened is the passenger, he couldn't find, she allegedly gave him her fake name, which is a no-no. Do not give fake names. If you're a passenger, don't give any names. If you don't, it's way better off to not say anything. If you're gonna, don't fucking give them a fake name. That's an additional charge. So he arrested the driver for the no insurance, so he had a reason to search the car. That's why he arrested the driver. That's why he arrested the driver. So he had a reason to quote inventory the car at that point. Because if you heard him, he said, show the driver detained. Because there's not any offense. I kind of figured he wasn't going to actually arrest the guy for that. So, yeah. But that was the reason he arrested him, so he could do an inventory on the car. And so he could, if she's going to drive the car away, she has to provide ID. Which I think she was obviously just going to leave him hanging. Alright, that's another video for Facebook tomorrow.
Truck that was that subject truck be driving on call different.
So that's it. They just arrested him as a reason to search the car.
Whipped Up Wishes says what would have happened if you had left with her before they found it?
They would have probably chased me.
Bio Preppers 1 says what about the guy who took your cigarettes?
That's alright.
Kim Crafton with Pups says shit those people were sitting in there by themselves for a bit. Tony Dalmeda 3 says cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1, cheer 1. Mets12 says, so that guy you gave a ride asked for cash and stole your cigarettes.
Yes, it
Stream
happens.
Elements says Tony de Almeida 3 just cheered 6 bits.
Yes.
Texas Man the Legend says so. Let's get to the bottom of this cigarette situation. Stream Elements says 10-4. Highlight captured.
Yeah, I lost
And
my cigarette.
Ed101M says, why was the officer talking to the passenger? She had her headlights on. Chastity_Gaw says she knew she had something in her purse.
She did, and I almost said
Little
back for it.
__unit says, I hope the guy with the truck doesn't have a wife or something out there. Just saying lol.
Yeah, it's happened before,
Kim
by the way.
Turner 88 says WTAF, never steal from someone who trying to help you. Big Dave BCTX says she was almost running to your car. She knew.
Well,
Texas Man the Legend says, did he steal the cigarette when he was sitting in your car?
I don't know.
The laid back squirrel says, why are you cigarettes always the butt of your streams?
I see that. I
Kim
see that.
Crafting with Pups says, this night took a crazy ass turn.
It certainly did. Someone forgot to tell Monday it's a Monday. Well, now it's a Tuesday. I almost had her free. If we'd have left, though, they'd have pulled me over. You already know.
Kim Turner 88 says, people do say your lives sure as hell get crazy law.
Yeah, they do. They
And Ed101M says, take us to the station to file a report on the stolen cigarettes.
Hell no. Hell no. I don't need... He needs them more than me. That's all I'll say.
Texas Man the Legend says, cheer 50.
Thank you
for
so much.
cigarettes.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says, Texas Man the Legend just cheered 50 bits.
Thank you for the 50 bits. Yeah, that took a turn. That's the first time I've had a passenger arrested out of my car after I saved him. That hasn't happened before. I don't believe so. I don't believe so, but I kind of knew once she said, tell him not to look at my purse as I'm walking
Kim
up
Turner
there.
88 says, but have you checked your car, see if anything else been took though?
Yeah, I did a pretty good search. I mean, I almost lost the battery too.
Little __unit says, this is the perfect opportunity for John to stop smoking. We should be celebrating.
I'm quitting tomorrow. Quitting tomorrow. Either tomorrow or the next day. I haven't decided.
And Ed101M says, did you get her arrested? Name and badge number.
It wasn't me.
Texas Man the Legend says he was scoping out your car since the stop started. Kim Turner 88 says, you do know tomorrow never comes.
Yep. Well, let me turn on the defrost for you guys.
Ryo Preppers 1 says, what, he almost took your battery.
Yeah, I had to say, hey, let me get that battery back.
Tony de Almeida 3 says, Craigasm 1 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 Craigasm.
I don't know if you guys heard, I'm like, hey, let me get that battery back.
One Craigasm, 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 one. Stream Elements says Tony de Almeida 3 just cheered 47 bits.
Thank you so much for the 47 bits.
1 says wow. Kim Turner 88 says WTAF. Christopher _1710 says, was that one of the sketchiest situations you have had before?
I think I've been
Ryan
in sketchier.
152,793 says John should have floored it so they couldn't see the way you went. Big Dave BCTX says that pisses me off. That's bullshit. And Ed101M says the guy here. I was going to try and steal Pearl, but settled for the cigarettes.
There you go.
Kim Turner 88 says, I think from now on don't offer a ride.
I'm still gonna offer a ride.
Texas Man the Legend says, I bet he drank some of your lemonade too.
I hope not. No, now you got me thinking I shouldn't drink my lemonade.
Chiquita 3K says, hello John.
Hello. Yeah, I'm still gonna give rides. I'm still gonna do that. I mean, for the most part, I have...
Old Casket says the crazy maniac 67,253 asked, hey at BC Scanner, did you got a house fire earlier?
Yes. I'm gonna put the video on Facebook.
Gunnisage says if you give him another ride. Chiquita 3K says oh.
In a minute. Yeah, I was at a house fire earlier. Yes. I'll put that video on Facebook
says
tomorrow.
Put him in the trunk.
I'll put it on Facebook tomorrow. I gotta get it edited tonight. I'm gonna try it.
152,793 says but a new drink.
Yeah, it's too late. I already drank it now. No one said that before. Oh, that went. I knew.
Ryan 152,793 says John buy a new drink.
Yeah.
Christoker _ 1710 says just ask if they have anything illegal on them before they get in next time, haha.
Nah, I'm sure I've
Big
carried.
Dave BCTX says hand Sandy to the lips.
Yeah, I was at the fire earlier. My Facebook and TikTok was not working.
Ad101M says what was in the purse?
Fentanyl. From what she said. I'm just saying. He said, what is it? She said fentanyl. Hard to hear, but I knew if you watch, all you have to do is the emotions. She's shaking her head no. He's shaking his head yes, and I knew it was gonna. And then he tried to negotiate with her in the back to get her name. He didn't give her name up.
_ unit says tonight was not the best example of giving free rides. A person with illegals and a klepto law.
I'll still do it. I think I'd be able to beat any charge like this. I have a clear track record of doing that.
Christoker _ 1710 says stuff is everywhere nowadays.
Nice, 03. Go ahead.
Yeah, when she said
fire marshal's been on scene for about 5 minutes. 458 shows around.
When she said go back and get my purse, I was like, oh man, I had a feeling. But if it's just her purse and it has her ID and her money in it, I didn't see that turn coming. Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, Big Dave.
Tony de Almeida 3 says seems good. 100 seems good. 1 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 seems good. 1. And Ad101M says tomorrow the bait shop will report a robbery, and the suspect rode off in Pearl. Stream Element says Tony de Almeida 3 just cheered 130 bits. Big Dave BCTX says put some gloves on when you thoroughly check your car in the daylight.
Will do.
Chastity _ Ga says don't leave anyone unattended in your car.
Well, I didn't, kinda. I just left the door open. I told him to wait, but it's all right. Yeah, I usually I clear the seats and I move all the stuff away from them so nothing gets stuck in the confusion. Yeah, usually when I give a ride is I tell them wait, let me clean my stuff up, and I move all my stuff as far away so none of my stuff is accidentally taken. But I didn't have that much time because I came back and he was already in the car.
Tony says my mom always told me never steal from people who will go to jail. Mets12 says I guess those red darts looked good. And Ad101M says the guy here. I feel so bad for stealing the cigarettes. Ryan 152,793 says John got all your scanners.
Yes. Now you have me checking, yes. Almost missed the red light checking.
Texas Man the Legend says he was trying to steal from you from the get-go.
Maybe not. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to go home, check this car thoroughly. I did get kind of put in some sketchy shit, so... Thank you so much for the bits and subscriptions. Did we get any super chats or members on YouTube? I'm sorry if I missed. I was really
Tony
busy
de Almeida 3 says PJ Salt 1 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 PJ Salt 1. Stream Elements says Tony de Almeida 3 just cheered 6 bits.
Thank you for the 6 bits.
Nets 12 says Boy even asked about a phone. Angie 416 says good night John and Trunkies.
Good night everybody. Thank you so much.
Van Mom 2024 says good night John.
Don't get jacked again.
Kim Turner 88 says good night John and safe drive home.
Good night.
Z0 says GN.
Guys, make
Ryan
sure
152,793 says let us know if you find anything.
Will do.
Tony de Almeida 3 says have a good night. John, see you tomorrow on Twitch.
You too. Guys,
903 Print Guy says don't get jacked again.
Right.
Gunnisage says thanks John.
You're welcome.
Chastity _ Goss says good night.
Good night, guys.
Kim Turner 88 says let us know if you find OWT.
Will do.
Leah 1962 says good night everyone.
Good night. Guys, make sure you check out my website, bc-scanner.com. We have a couple shirts on there for sale. Also, my schedule is on there. I update what time I'm going live. bc-scanner.com. Check it out. And guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here tonight.